Now, Danny has arrived into studio with loads and loads of lovely clothes for us to admire. And you've brought the lovely Lorraine with you.
I do. The lovely Lorraine is modelling some of the clothes from Bailey & Co. in Listowel for us today, Deirdre.
Okay, well, Lorraine, you're very welcome. And she's from Asti, so she's a good North Kerry woman, like myself, so she's particularly welcome. Danny, we'll be talking about the clothes you've brought in just a moment, but just the overall theme for today is kind of nice dressy outfits for Christmas, the party season.
But also thinking of the weather that we're having at the moment. It's gone a bit colder out there, and of course we've a raincoat as well. A bit of everything, a bit of a right mixture.
A good mixed
today.
bag.
Good party coming up to Christmas, getting people into the mood, thinking of the Christmas parties are back, and getting something for that, or even for themselves for when they meet up with their family.
I was chatting to a few people actually about going out, and everything that's on at the moment is being really well supported, be it a charity event or a social or going out to dinner or a party or any kind of gathering. Everyone is going to everything they're invited to this year. I think it's because we had nowhere to go for so long, isn't it?
They'd say we were starved.
Yeah.
And we were starved of places to go. And again, some of the events I've been at, the volume when it comes to the talking is something else. People are interacting one-to-one, and they're back enjoying themselves, which is the important thing.
It just goes to show the importance of socialising. We all need to dress up and get out and get our hair done and all that.
Yeah, and even you feel good, and you forget about what the pandemic was out there. We still have to be careful, but like that, we're back to more or less normal.
More or less.
Yeah.
So just talking generally about what you might wear at some of these occasions over Christmas. I'm dying to know your answer to this, because I think there was a time when you could buy one dress and it might take you to a social and a wedding and maybe the office Christmas party. But in the age of Instagram, I've even found it myself, and I don't post that much on Instagram, but I found myself saying, God, I won't wear that now, because the last time I did an event, I wore that dress and it was on Instagram.
What's after becoming more important, believe it or not, it isn't the main part of the outfit, say it is the dress. It's the accessories. Change the necklace, change the scarf, put a blazer over it. As we're coming into the winter, you'll be adding on your little bit of faux fur, and put it up near the trick when it comes to Instagram and Facebook. Show a small bit of it. Don't show everything unless you want to do it the first time. The accessories, you can still get away with it with accessories.
You can, of course.
And lighting as well.
So you, as I said, Lorraine is here to do some modelling. And by the way, just to remind people that this segment is being filmed at the moment and will be up on Facebook later on tonight. But you brought in some stuff to us from
Bailey & Co.
Party looks. Yeah.
Well, the first one that we're going to show is actually more of a casual look.
Okay.
Again, more with the weather that we're having today, but there will be some party looks and wedding stuff coming along further. Again, we've this lovely colourful rain mac, fully waterproof. It's slightly quilted in the inside. So you have the warmth, you have the waterproof, you have a lovely hood on it as well, and you have the ties that when you have the hood up, it won't blow away so easy.
Zip it up first there, Lorraine, till we have a look at it zipped up, and there's a hood on it as well. That's kind of unusual. I haven't seen a raincoat like that before, Danny.
You know what I'm like when it comes to colour.
Yeah, I love anything floral as well.
When you're going out for your walks, it is lovely to be seen whether we're coming into the dark season.
Perfect.
And look at it at the back. And it's printed all over.
Perfect.
And it's slightly dipping at the back, so it's not cutting the legs off you either. It is just lovely with the mustard. You could also pick out what you're wearing today, the red or the wine, to go underneath it. But we teamed it up again with the straight leg jeans. And it just shows you how to cash it down with the runners straight away. Comfortable, ready for the walk, to clear the head. And again, ideal for the school runs and stuff like that as well. You won't go wrong with a waterproof jacket.
Yeah, and that's a very stylish one as well.
And that's what it's about, style as well. Deirdre. When Lorraine is going off, we'll talk about maybe something to go with it, and 'tis the gloves.
Yeah, I had to laugh when I saw you coming in with gloves because, we've been like toasting for the last couple of weeks in unusually high temperatures.
Yeah.
But my God, there's a nip in the air the last few days.
There is. You'd nearly be running for the long johns at this stage. It's got so cold. But again, like the gloves are so warm, and I think if you've a warm hand or foot, you're going to be warm all over. And what's great about some of the gloves as well, they're gone mobile friendly, where they have put on a bit of a finger the way you can still swipe and still have your gloves on.
Oh, so there's a kind of a fabric on the tips.
There is, yeah. It's almost like, dare I say, a bit of sewing at the end, a bit of a hard bit, but it allows you to go up and down on your phone, even though
without taking off your gloves.
Yeah, so you're still cosy and warm. 'Tis great the way what they think of. And again, you can go like the pearl, like I said the last time, pearls are in everything, and gloves are no.
And those mustard ones are lovely.
They are. You have the plain mustard, and again, they have that added bonus with the finger for the phone on them. And then you can go with your fake fur at the end of it. Lovely and soft.
Nice stocking filler.
It is. And again, people are buying early for Christmas. But again, to make something look different, if you had a black coat or a red coat, by putting on something like this, you're making it look totally different straight away.
Yeah.
So when the photographs are taken, that they might see the glove rather than the main outfit as well,
perfect.
if that makes sense. And even the gold, it's like gold finger with these ones as well. And what's lovely is one size fits all, and again, it's the stretch that's in them.
They're very fancy, those gold gloves.
Aren't they? Can you imagine a gold dress and to change it up? Can you imagine the gloves with them?
Yeah.
You know I'm like Spider-Man.
I was going to say
here.
you're a bit like Spider-Man, Danny.
Yeah. Only styled anyway. But again, they're just so lovely and comfortable. Now, these are women's, but men's aren't as good. But that's the way to go.
It goes. Now
but with the weather getting cold, these are ideal.
Absolutely. So, no harm to get some of your Christmas shopping done early while stuff like that is still in the shops.
While they're still in. At the moment, I'm facing a bit of problems with difficulties getting in stuff. Some of my Christmas stuff is stuck in Germany at the moment, and it should have been in here 2 weeks ago, and certain things are being cancelled as well. So when you do go out and shop, just remember to be patient, and it's across every business at the moment.
Okay, and are the boutiques, we'll say the rag trade, if you like, are they getting involved in the whole Black Friday sale thing?
Some are, some aren't. I'll be getting involved with a rail. Some people will be going across their store. Some people are actually peeling it back a wee bit as well, because they're trying to get the stock isn't as flahuluk as what it was before the pandemic.
Is there anything on the rail there that you want to talk to us about in terms of styles for the party season?
Again, where would you be without your bit of glitz? And again, this is all glitz in the front and partly at the back. This is silver, but it also comes in gold. And
very dressy.
Again, dressy. But again, by putting just the plain black trousers, it will take you anywhere at any time. And again, the trousers are that slinky material, and they're not too wide or they're not too loose. They just hang off the body. Lovely. Same with these. You have your chiffon and you have your bit of bat sleeve, so it makes the body look smaller.
And what would you put around your neck then?
I wouldn't put anything with this one. And the reason why, if we do put a necklace with it,
it's too much.
It's too much.
Yeah.
I'd leave nothing on the neck at all. I'd go a dazzling pair of statement earrings with it. Is what I would do with something like that. And
Danny, a sparkly top like that, and as you say, a pair of dressy black trousers and high heels, would that take you to a social, we'll say, or would you have to wear a dress at a social?
No, you don't. I think the one thing that COVID has taught us is go comfortable in what you're comfortable in. A lot of people aren't comfortable in dresses, and just because you're in a dress doesn't give you that lovely feeling of being dressed up. Some people it's the trousers, and it's acceptable. Even a jumpsuit you can get away with now. I think the days of having to wear a dress to a black tie event or to even a social are gone. I know a dress is a simple way of doing it, but like that, it's a different genre.
Yeah.
You go dressed the way you're comfortable.
Okay, well, the lovely
That's
Lorraine
good.
is back, and she got a lovely olive green outfit on now.
We do. It's a lovely fit for gilet. It's a 3/4 gilet. There are lovely pockets at the side of it. But again, we're into that coziness that we have because of the weather. Our hands are left free as well, and we just put it with a half sleeve top. Not everyone is into full length, and again it's that lovely rich floral, and we've that sporty stripe going through the neckline and also around the elbow part of the top.
Where do you see this outfit being worn, Danny?
This is when you're meeting up the girls for lunch. It's when you're going out shopping. It's when you want to look smart but not being overdone. And again, you can see we teamed it up with the lovely boots. So it's something where you're meeting with the friends, it's meeting up with families.
I'm standing up to look at the boots.
Yeah, the boots. And the boots are the model's own. They're a lovely tan boot we put with it. And sometimes with khaki, people don't want to go a lighter colour, but these oatmeal-y, creamy jeggings are just gorgeous with it. It just sets it all off. And there's a lovely pocket in it as well for your hanky either side or your keys, and they're a deep pocket as well.
I'm loving that top. And this is all from where in Listowel?
It is Bailey & Co.
In Listowel.
In Listowel. And they do everything from a size 8 up to a size 26, both in casual and dressy.
Okay.
We're just showing 2 casual to showcase what's in their shop.
Danny, we've a question for you, and this listener says, would Danny know what does a woman have to wear to a black tie optional wedding? I've never been to one before, so I'm lost. Black tie optional. God, that's kind of neither here nor there, is it?
That's leaving it open. If you want to go all glitz, you can. Like I was saying earlier, before a black tie was a dress. But with the relaxing of the dress rules, you can wear a dressy trouser and glitzy top if you wish.
But your top would have to be dressy.
It would have to be dressy, yes. It wouldn't be an ordinary top you could go off with. It would have to be sparkly, or it would need to be something special. See-through sleeves, it needs to be something a bit special.
And along the same line, another listener's been on to ask, will you ask Danny, would it be acceptable to wear trousers to a Christmas wedding? This is from Leane.
Perfect. Christmas, it would be ideal. And again, just add in a bit of bling to a necklace,
earrings.
or even earrings, bracelet, or even a lace, kind of a V-neck, like what I'm going to show you here would be ideal.
Okay, that's lovely.
And just a bit of bling. And this is when you have it on the skin, you really see that lovely black lace coming through, and it dresses it up as well with, say, your dressy trouser. That would take you, even with the winter kimono, this would be gorgeous. And there's a nice bit of a float to it. Something like that would be ideal. Or again, you could put something like our glitzy top from earlier as well.
Okay, well, if Eileen is listening, Eileen, certainly have a look on Facebook tonight if you get a moment, because I think some of those lovely sparkly tops that Danny was showing us earlier would be ideal for you over black trousers.
Oh, perfect.
Maybe talk us through that lovely
now,
pink
this one
top.
is just another pink one. Instead of having glitz on, say, the top like we showed earlier, where you have the likes of this lovely chiffony top that comes in layers and it slims down. Add in your bit of a bling necklace there with your black trousers. That will take you.
It'll take you
even to
anywhere,
the black
as they
tie,
say. Yeah.
even a black tie wedding, as well as the Christmas.
So those outfits there are all from Anbury's.
Anbury's in
Okay,
Tralee,
Anbury's in
yes.
Tralee, Danny's own place. Now, Lorraine looks stunning. Speaking of weddings, sure, I mean, you'd steal the show in that outfit. That's beautiful,
This is
Lorraine.
a thing that you can pair up and pair down. And what's unusual about the gold, there is navy with it instead of black. And starting at the top, actually Lorraine made the hat herself. She's
No
Lorraine
way.
Kennedy
Oh my God.
Designs. And look at the way it fits in lovely with the dress.
Give us a twirl there, Lorraine. Wow, and she made the hat herself. You're obviously very talented.
And she does it for other people as well. And the hat is just a work of art with the dress. But we added on the sparkly bag. Again, we've put on navy shoes, but you could also go a navy handbag. You can strip all this accessories down and add on a bit of fur if you're going to your Christmas party or a night out with the girls. Just as easy. Put on a bit of fur, or again, your pleather jacket would be gorgeous as well with a dress like this.
Speaking of fur, I noticed you've brought us in some lovely fur. Would you call them wraps or
I would.
yeah.
This
well, that one
would
is
be
a coat,
jacket.
a jacket. Yeah.
Fay fur. I have to state,
no animals were killed in the making of this outfit.
No one was harmed during this. But again, because of the weather changing, you want to know what to throw on with something like that. By putting a jacket like this with a dress like that, you're warm and still look stylish.
Yeah.
And the other one, you could go the mustard with the gold, or again, you could go the wine.
And those are those sort of, what would you call them, wraps for around your shoulders?
Around your shoulders,
yeah.
And they can come down over your shoulder a wee bit. But what's lovely about these are, there is a hook and eye here so it stays in place. Just pop it over my head there and you'll be able to see it a bit better.
Oh, it's lovely when you put it on.
I know, yeah.
Put it on yourself, Danny.
Yeah, I know. But again,
you see, Pat Kelly, who's on sound now, he wants one of those.
He wants the whole jacket he was on about earlier. Yeah, but again, I'm going to throw the other fur over to you here, not to put on, Deirdre, but to have a feel of it.
Oh, it feels great. I won't put it on because I'm wearing red and it would scream at what I'm wearing, but it feels great.
But you can see how soft it is, and it just adds that bit of luxury and that bit of
again, a great
style.
Christmas present.
Oh, ideal, yes. But again,
Lorraine, do you want to head and change? That's beautiful, by the way.
Yeah, it's just so simple, the way to change up the accessories. Adding a fur onto that, even a navy fur, would just change the look of it straight away.
And that outfit Lorraine was wearing is from Bailey & Co.
In
Listowel
yes,
as
in
well.
Listowel.
Okay.
And again, they do a lot of sizes. But again, I want to show how versatile the boutiques are around.
Okay.
Well.
And those lovely fur wraps that you were showing us, you showed us one in wine and one in mustard. Are they available in other colours?
They are. They're available in black, white. There was a mink. There was a grey. I'm not too sure if the grey is coming back in. There is also a lovely baby pink, which would be lovely with some of the autumny colours coming through, particularly the browns and creams, to give a bit of light to the face as well. Lovely and soft.
Great stuff. Okay, some great Christmas ideas there. Danny, while Lorraine is changing into our final outfit, you want to talk to us a bit about shapewear?
Shapewear. It's all good in getting the outer garments, but sometimes when it comes to shapewear, can give you that extra bit of confidence, a bit of edge with your outfit. And there's so many different ones. There's a new one that the attire shapewear are after coming out with, and they're called the skimmers. Again, these can be used with dresses, jumpsuits. But
Skimmers.
It's almost like an American term, but the dress or the material just skims off you.
But can you breathe and can you
Oh,
eat
you can. It isn't a corset, you can. And what's lovely about the material that all their shapewear is made out of, there's no nylon in it, so you don't turn into boiling woman or whatever you want to say. It's cool. It'll bring the moisture away from the body. But these are just a brilliant one, and these are brilliant with brides as well.
So if you're carrying a few pounds around the middle? Even
if you're not, because these start at a size 6 and go all the ways to, with the skimmers they go to 22, but the others go up to 30. Again, they just create that lovely silhouette when you're wearing your trousers or dress.
And what else have you brought us in there?
Again, I brought in the toner. This is ideal for jumpsuits. Again, the dresses. You have a small bit of the pull me in here. You can breathe in them if you go the size of your dress to match the undergarment, the shapewear. And there's a bit of stretch to them as well. And what you do normally is, this is the tummy tuck, the holy grail. You have your panel here. Step into them. Do not put them over your head. Always step into shapewear, because if you don't, when you're going in, it'll get stuck in your body, and then you'll have to be cut out of it. whether it is the right side or not.
Okay, well, we're running out of time, but here is Lorraine with one final fabulous outfit to tell us about, and another lovely headpiece. Did you design that yourself too, Lorraine? You did. Gorgeous.
It's a stunning headpiece. It's a lovely crown is what I'd call this one, because even when I'd seen it earlier, what do I call that? Do I call it a hairband? Do I call it? It's just stunning. It's picking up on the lovely colours of the dress. It's like a snake print dress here in the navy, the black. The white is almost representing, dare I say, the lovely silver, and the pearls on top of the crown are just outstanding. This would take you to any wedding at any stage.
Yeah, and again, that's the kind of dress you could also dress down if you wanted to.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Put your runners underneath it. We've put a black heel underneath this to elevate it to the next. We've put a lovely black chunky necklace from Bailey's & Co. All this is available in Bailey's & Co., including the headpiece. It's just a mock, wrap over dress. It's ideal for every body shape.
And yes, and that's the beauty of the wrap dresses. They suit all figures and shapes and sizes.
Shapes and sizes.
That's a lovely one.
And the long sleeve as well.
Danny, we're going to have to wrap up, speaking of wraps, unfortunately, because we're nearly out of time. But just to say a huge thank you to Lorraine Kennedy, is it? Yeah, Lorraine, who is a hat designer, a headpiece designer herself, and has some lovely stuff. Do you have a website or anything, Lorraine?
No, on Facebook and Instagram.
Facebook. Okay, so if they look up Lorraine Kennedy, if you're looking for a nice headpiece, that would be a good idea. And thank you for being our model today.
And
Danny,
there'll be a fact sheet after with all the prices, and we'll put down where the headpieces are available from as well.
Super, and some lovely styles and lovely cuddly wraps and gloves and all of that available for Christmas in Anbury's as well. Danny, you'll be back with us one final time before the end of the year.
Can you believe it? Yeah. One more and the year is finished.
Absolutely.
Where did it go?
Thank you so much to Danny Leane and to Lorraine Kennedy for joining us for this month's Fashion Fix. Don't